I wasn't raised with them. I never have lived with them, and I'm not going to start now.
So today I'm at more of a somber location. This is the Brown versus Board of Education memorial site, and it's a museum about Brown versus Board of Education is the lawsuit in which they had to desegregate schools, or integrate schools rather, and basically they had to sue and say, hey, it's separate but equal is not actually equal, because it implies that, you know, if you're segregated, you're inferior to white schools, or white people. And it's just, it's terrible that this even had to happen. But there were several lawsuits that didn't work out. Those videos I was showing earlier were people protesting. And unfortunately, in my home state of Alabama, we were very much protesting. I remember they protested, I wasn't alive obviously, but they protested when the students were going into school. I mean, imagine hearing that. Imagine being a kid, you're 10, 11, whatever, and you have hundreds of people possibly yelling at you that you don't deserve to go to school with like kids that look like them. I just think that's embarrassing for Alabama and the country in general. But it's very interesting. I'm gonna go back and watch those videos.
I'm not going to start now.
For anything that happens to it.
I wasn't raised with them. I never have lived with them, and I'm not going to start now.
For anything that happens to it.
Lots of heroes.
I bet they train extra hard just to be considered equal. Distinguished Service Cross.
So this one is very interesting. It's talking about kind of the dilemma during World War II, is that these people were fighting for the United States, a country that did not think of them as equal, and they were fighting for equality in other countries. They were fighting against racism, and this forced some Americans to think about, you know, what were they doing back at home, and how were they any different from the people that they were fighting against.
Against our enslavers at home and those abroad who would enslave us. We have a stake in this fight. We are.
This is the Wall of Courage, and it is kind of a monument to people who took risks for what they believed in, which is almost always an honorable thing. There's some.
Central High School is the most beautiful high school in America. Central High School is fascinating. Walk by on Sunday.
This one's one that I found particularly interesting. Malala Yousafzai. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she was speaking for women's rights, and the Taliban tried to assassinate her. She had really bad injuries, but she survived, and she continues to, advocate. I think it's really important. It's just very interesting. Like, how do you take your moment to make a change, to be a positive influence on the world? I don't know. Maybe some people miss their chance. Some people don't even know that it's like happening. I think the best you can do is try. So, it's kind of a shout out to Alabama, not a good one, but the bus carrying black and white Congress of Racial Equality, Freedom Riders, was firebombed outside Anniston, Alabama, which is probably 30 minutes from where I live. It makes me sad that my home state has such a bad history with things like this. But, I mean, we still have potential to change and be better. So here's a really interesting report. I know it's really windy. So this is right outside the... yeah.